Hello, hi. Today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of being an only child. For those of you who don't know, I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings. It's just me and my mom and my dad. So let's get into that. I think the biggest pro that comes along with being an only child is that when you're a kid, it feels like the best thing in the world. You get all the attention, you get all the stuff. So like as a selfish little kid, it's totally killer. It's the best thing ever. However, as I got older, I started not to like being an only child so much. A good example is all my friends and all of my cousins would talk about all the fun times they had with their siblings or like all the things they do that their parents never found out about. But when my parents left me home alone, it was just me. I was alone. So I was bored and alone. Thank goodness I had dogs, because if not, I'd have nobody. So I don't have any of those fun sibling memories that most people have. So when people start talking about that, you kind of feel left out, and once again, nobody wants to hear stories about you being sad and lonely. So then one day, my cousin Erica was thinking about maybe having a second kid. So she wanted an opinion from an only child about what it's like to be an only child. So I told her the truth and about how great it was when you're a kid, but how when you get older you feel like you're really missing out. You don't have that bond with somebody who's like your best friend for life. Obviously, like I have friends and my best friend, but you kind of don't have that like sibling best friend that most people talk about having, which is kind of crappy. So I told her about that, and I also told her about how basically any important decision I have to make by myself. My mom is one of 5 girls, and in the summer of 2017, my Oma had passed away. I am super close with my family, especially on my mom's side. We're very close. So obviously it affected us all quite a bit. And it was at the funeral I realized, wow, this is gonna be really hard one day, because my mom and her sisters had each other. I just remember I was sitting a row behind with my cousins, and my mom and her sisters were all in the front row. And then I think it was my one aunt, she started crying. Then my mom leaned over and touched her, and then one of her other sisters on the other side were hugging her. So they just had this really awesome support system of each other. When any decision came up about my Oma's care later on, or any funeral arrangements or anything, they had each other. And at the funeral I realized I don't have that. When I have to make a serious decision about my parents' health and just end things, it's just gonna be me. And that really sucks. My mom always tries to be like, oh, well, you'll have a husband or a partner or whatever. And yes, I do have a boyfriend right now, but that doesn't mean he's gonna, like, and not that we have any plans to break up, we're very happy. But if something were to happen and I was alone when my mom or dad passes away, it's just me, and it sucks. Yeah, I guess thank God for best friends and for my cousins, Erica and Cynthia. We were super close growing up. We were together all the time. We went on family vacations together, so they're like my sisters. We actually have a group chat called Sisters. My Aunt Tracy's like my second mom. It's super nice to have them. And then when I went to university, I ended up joining a sorority. So I've got a whole bunch of other sisters that will be there for me when I need them, and they are. When my Oma passed away, they actually got me some flowers. It was super awesome. They didn't have to, but they did, and it made me cry because I cry easily. But yeah, so thank goodness for cousins and friends and sorority sisters that make me feel less alone when I think about the things I'll have to do in the future and being alone. I guess the whole point of this video is to just try and explain an only child's point of view on things. Now, I'm just one person. Some people love being an only child. I guess all in all, it's okay. I really wish I had a sibling, like a biological sibling though. So, yeah. Sorry I almost cried there. A little bit of a dark video today. Next video I have in mind are more interesting, more story times, more crazy life experiences. Yeah, let's take a moment to bring a little more happy vibes to this video with a corgi. Whenever I'm sad, Winston's there. It makes me feel better. Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right? So, thank you for watching. It's a short one today. If you want, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna keep on keeping on. So thank you and bye!